Hi everyone. What the music? What is this? It's Neymar. Naka. Neymar. Shooting. What are you doing? Shit. Shevchenko. Oh no. Hi everyone. Emily, hello. Kenan Yıldız. What is this? What is this? What's the move?
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. Hazard. And it's Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
De Bruyne. Arsenal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Good ball, good take. De Bruyne! Oh, he's been caught napping, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Now it's Toussaint. First quarter of an hour gone. De Bruyne, certainly one of the players of the week. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Hazard. And it's Shevchenko. Showing good feet. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And just like that, he is up and running at once. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Kevin
So the
De
first
Bruyne.
goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Toussaint, played out towards the right wing. It's come to nothing. De Bruyne. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Shevchenko. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's on it. Can he get away? And it's De Bruyne. Threads one in. Chance! Oh, he's been... And again! It's in! Again! In a trice! And they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's managed to get free, and he's had it nicked away. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Del Castillo. Yamal. Cafu. Sends it crossfield. And Konate. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. De Bruyne. Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko. And here's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. They want to be quick to recover this. Looking for options for movement. That has not gone well. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely feet. Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shevchenko! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nuno Mendes. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back underway. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a promising position. There's the shot! Off the post! Cafu. And it's De Bruyne. Nuno Mendes. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Toussaint did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Cafu, it's a really well-measured ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Quality ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the right flank. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes. De Bruyne, clean. Now it's Del Castillo, and that's gone loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And the shots, can he finish? And he hits the net! And he is just ripping it up! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Deftly out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! And yes, it's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
1 minute is number 19. Substitution.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Konate. Now De Bruyne. And it's Rodri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a good intervention. That was what he had. Oh, what a mistake! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Yamal. Shot could be on. And the shot. That's another chance. And that's in. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Yamal. Well, they've got it again. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Big chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Rodri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Spread it left. And the number on the board is 3. Applies the finish! Oh, can he get onto this? And it's made its way to him. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Carlos Soler, is someone who's been known from his youth days, Peter, having been a European champion with Spain at junior level. Like a lot of his contemporaries, he's very, very good on the ball in tight situations, and he has that wonderful vision and intelligence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... He's having a hit! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is De Bruyne. He's having a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Ball is over the line. He's picked his way through. And the cross comes in. Nice interception, well timed. Not the most accurate pass. That's good play. And Shevchenko! Now it's Carlos Soler. Kubo. Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away. Baranechea, across.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Konate, De Bruyne, now Saliba, and it's Shevchenko. Yamal wants to run onto this. Baranechea, Trientes, Oscarson, and he's being shifted off it. Mbappe, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oscarson, Trientes, passing is crisp and sharp. Kubo, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Great vision. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Casillas claims it. Safe hands. Cafu, and it's De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Hazard. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Hazard. Caught offside that time. Martin, Chaleta-Shah, Trientes, here's Oyarzabal, over to the right flank, and it's Mendes. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Baranechea, Oscarson, Baranechea, that was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rodri going forward, and there's green grass ahead of him. Trientes, still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Cafu cuts it out. Yamal. Baranechea, Chaleta-Shah, and Martin, and it's Aramburu, and it's Kubo. Oh, that's fabulous! And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Hazard. Oh, nice touch. Shoots! That's it, 45 minutes up. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Arsenal really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Played out wide. Trientes deals with that comfortably. Baranachea. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, that's a key interception. Shevchenko. Hazard has it out wide and in space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's going right the way across. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oscarson. Oh, super! He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Just about up to the hour now. Oyarzabal opts to play it. And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kubo. Right, Shevchenko. Now this could be a chance. Picked out brilliantly. Very nicely done. Yamal! And for a moment, time stood still. It's not an especially good pass, that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Carlos Soler. And it's Azar. Shevchenko looking to receive it in space. Oh. And De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe tries to thread one through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cafu tries to cross. He leaps for it, and again, it's hit the upright. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oscarson being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oyarzabal, and it's Gomez. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. Yamal. Yamal running with intent. That's where it came from. Chance here to counter. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
He's got away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. And it's Shevchenko. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. That is lovely. It's Hazard! He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up now.
Impressive jump! And that's a sharp finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sergio Gomez. Gonzalo Guedes. Now it's Oyarzabal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. What's going wide left? Hazard has it in a wide position. And that has sent him sprawling. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new
everybody,
legends will be
and
written.
welcome to today's
It is
match.
time to turn the page.
Arsenal against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
He's rising! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ødegaard. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Yildiz. Right, Shevchenko. And he welcomes it in. Ødegaard. And it's Olmo. And here's Neymar. Tries a measured ball. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Messi. Lewandowski. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yildiz is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rodri. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Neymar. An instinct. Impressive jump. Goal! Arsenal! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 16 minutes is
The first breakthrough.
22.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Yamal.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Nice goal.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pass.
Played out towards the right wing. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Goes looking wide, looking for options for movement. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
Yamal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's a sharp little ball here. Al-Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kubasi going vertical. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. And now they can clear their lines. Succumbs to the pressure. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Shevchenko. Played through into space. He played through for the wide man, and he was quick to react. It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. Yildiz has it out wide and in space. Yildiz! Superb from Yildiz! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lookman.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he's picked out the... Takes a shot! And there's a goal! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Fellow attendees, this is
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And this is Shevchenko. Cafu. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Danny Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. And the finish! Rodri. Right, Shevchenko. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lookman, rapid and full of intent. Danny Olmo. Lewandowski! Has to go back here. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Balde. And it's Olmo. Ball played for Lookman. Rodri. De Bruyne. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? Big chance! And he's stuck it away! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Mendes making good progress. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Referee has just said play on. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's been shifted off it. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Nicely shaped ball. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? Cafu. Lookman.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Might want to be careful there.
De Bruyne, very much a player of the moment. Kubasi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Back where it came from. Now it's Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Lewandowski. And a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yildiz. Looking to play him in. Now it's Neymar. And he's worked it through. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, just a keeper, and Messi! Goal! 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Tries to play it through. Cafu. De Bruyne. And here's Yamal.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And here's Yamal. Lookman.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cut short. Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. Yildiz! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Yildiz claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And he cuts out the supply. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Shevchenko. Robertson. Out for a throw. Now it's Nakata. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Foden!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's through here. He has found the way through. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Foden. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Yildiz. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, it's come loose. No, that's been intercepted. Still goalless at the moment. He's a sharp little ball here. Milner looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu.
That was lovely, that.
And that's aimed into the middle. Wan-Bissaka tries to clear. De Bruyne, he'll try from distance!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside, and he lines up a cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Some good work on the right flank here. That's been slipped through. It's Nakata! Sensational by Nakata! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Keeper has taken decisive action. A temporary retreat here.
Foden, if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Coming on the field.
Mendes gets it clear.
Rodri.
And it's Nakata. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Arsenal can, of course, make a change. He's going for goal!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Neymar. Cafu. Nice bit of trickery. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, good spread.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking for the run. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. The message is clear, none shall pass. Van de Ven. Oh, there's a probing ball. This is a promising build-up. De Bruyne. Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nakata.
There will be
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Now he's got space here. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Good chance here! Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And there's one of the players of the week. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet. It's a good foot in there. Neymar. And it's Milner. And it's Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. True Bangkok United have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Milner. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Rodri. Milner. Now it's De Bruyne. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! It's a goal! Arsenal are level. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Forlan, and here's Hullet. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nuno Mendes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. And this is Nakata. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. And here's Hullet. De Bruyne. Milner. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. And that's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. And Nakata. It's a really well-measured ball. Foden.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Terrific effort. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And this is Hullet. Well read, nice interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Forlan. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Milner. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nakata. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Shevchenko, given the lift of his goal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Nakata. Forlan. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Right, Shevchenko. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Shevchenko, voted man of the match and
I'm afraid
deservedly
to tell you
so.
that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after
Any
the
reflections
final
on what
whistle
you've
today.
seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Thanks for watching. Thanks everyone for watching the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.